How's everybody doing? Now, where are my guys? Falling now, falling. Let's spend this time together. Yesterday, I was bored, depressed. I had no feeling to do anything. Yesterday, I had no feeling to do anything. Who is this person calling? Why are you calling my number? Why are you calling here? Did I ask you to call? Is that how you behave? You just join a program and you call without telling. Sylvester Bianca, I see you. Without seeking permission, now you need to, there is what we call discipline. Before you just do something, make a request. I mean, ask, not even making a request. Ask for permission. Man, yesterday, throughout how many? Two since Max, I see you. Like since how many? 2 days ago, I've been down. Just man, I had no desire to do nothing, no desire to do anything, just down. I was just angry. Do you understand me? I did not, if you noticed, I did not drop one video yesterday. I didn't even eat. No, I forgot to tell you guys. 2 days I did not eat anything. 2 days I did not eat nothing, not even alcohol. I did not alcohol, no drink, no water. But I'm feeling good. I feel good. Now, eating is not actually healthy. That is overeating. It's not healthy. It is not. When did I eat? I ate. Today is what, man? Today should be Wednesday. Today should be Wednesday. What's today? Today should be Wednesday. Man, I forgot the day of the week. Now, staying indoors can mess you up. Today is Thursday. Man, I thought today is, man, what's wrong? I was thinking today is Wednesday. So, Tuesday, I did not eat anything. Wednesday, I did not eat anything. Yesterday night, last night, I ate food once. That means in 2 days, I ate only once. Man, check me out. Check me out. Check the shape. Let me stand from this side. You see? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? No stomach, nothing. Check me out. Do you see any stomach? Flat. I did not eat for 2 days. I endured it and I'm feeling no headache. No headache. Clinton Mosetti from, are you living in Nairobi? I love that name, Nairobi. Guys, even it is after 11 a.m. in the morning, I've not eaten anything though, and I'm not ready to eat. Shane, Mumu, now this name, Mumu, you know what Mumu means? You know what Mumu means? Yes, I didn't eat. Now look at me, don't I look fresh? I did not eat for 2 days. 2 days I did not eat. I ate last night around, my dinner I had around 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and that was it. So this morning I woke up, went to my bedroom to go take a shower. I discovered my shampoo. You know I don't use soap. I discovered my shampoo has finished. My shampoo is no longer there. I thought to myself, I like taking shower every day because even if so as to feel fresh. Then I decided to go outside, man. Lo and behold, it is raining heavily. Even till now, it is raining. The rain like African rain since yesterday. So, and now, yes, I thought about going outside to go buy shampoo under the rain. Man, I decided to take my shower like that without shampoo. Yes, so Duke, he said you are scared. Somebody said, Duke said he is scared of fasting. How? Man, 2 days I did not eat anything. 2 days I ate nothing. I love it. Man, I may not eat again till evening. I feel no headache, no kind of, nah. If you go to toilet, you go to toilet normally. Now, after, that is if you go to toilet, you feel that your system is, is healthy. After fasting, you get running tummy. After fasting. Yes, since I ate last night, but I've gone toilet 3 times, self. Since that last night that I ate, I've gone toilet 3 times. I went to toilet now before coming live. And you feel good. Now, do you know, I have endless headache I used to have. You urinate normally. You urinate fine. Do you know what I mean? You urinate fine. And then you go to toilet very well. No headache, nothing. But that fasting is very, very difficult. Fasting is very difficult, but it repairs the body, as Aaron said. I know it. Man, because I've been eating rice, and bread and all these things. I said, man, I don't want to injure myself. I don't want to die. Starch, carbohydrates. I said, man, I don't want to eat this. Continue. Man, do you know what I did? I said, I don't want to eat. I went to buy. I bought how many kilos? Let me show you. I bought a bag of beans. I bought a bag of beans. It's somewhere in the kitchen. I bought a bag of beans. I want to eat only beans. I want to. Yeah, so I bought a bag of beans. So because rice, bread, all this starchy food, I decided to buy. I'll go carry a bag of beans. I look good, yes. Yeah, it's fasting. Now, before I started fasting, I had bulbs. My face swelled up. My face was swollen 3 days ago. Like Sunday, upon coffee, yeah, my face swelled up. I said, that was a sign of diabetes. That was a sign of diabetes. Man, I said, wow, I don't want to die, yo. I said, the best way is, now, do you know, I worked out for about 2 hours. Yes, my face was swollen. The cheeks, what is it called? The under my eye was like swollen and all. Bugs, yes, now keep educating me. Like, here was swollen. I said, I touched it. It was like, man, I don't know. I cannot. I said, man, I've got to fast. And I decided to fast. And now I feel good. No headache, no high blood pressure. Now, if I measure my blood pressure now, it is completely normal. I told you guys, sometimes poverty is good. Poverty has its own advantage. Poverty is not actually bad. I'm telling you, try fasting. Try fasting and see how good you will feel. Fast for 2 days. Fast for 2 days. But you may drink water, normal water, in between. Fast for 2 days and see how you will feel. Deny yourself food and drink and see how good you will feel. Now, do you know what? Now, on Sunday, I walked out. I did push-ups. Push-ups. I did everything. I walked on my legs. Still, I did not feel good until I decided to do fasting. And as I finished my fasting, man, I'm feeling good. No headache. At least no headache. So guys, you're welcome to my morning show. My name is Rodi. This morning, I want to share real life stories, true life stories with you guys. Share this program. Man, before I go further, guys, we reached 150,000 followers on TikTok. Because I was depressed yesterday, I did not even announce it. I felt we are now at, I see you, at 150,000 followers on TikTok. I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody who keep following my page or my new followers. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for your support. Some people think support is when they give you monetary gifts. It is not like that. Support is also when people follow your page and share your program. Marizu said, you like listening to me, but when you ask questions, I don't reply. Marizu, see, maybe you are new on this. I think, Marizu, you are new on this platform. As I'm running this program now, I am not running it on a platform, not on Facebook alone. I am live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Do you understand what I mean? So people are commenting. Many people are commenting. Claudine, I see you. Many people are commenting. How do you want me to attend to everybody at the same time? Do you understand me? I cannot attend to many people. Sometimes I have thousands of viewers commenting. Sometimes on TikTok or maybe on YouTube. How do you want me to attend to everybody? You just listen to me. I don't even respond to many of the comments. Some people feel offended when I don't. How can I respond to? I will spend the day responding to comments. You need to think to respond to comments. Do you understand me? You need to, Maurice Udechukwu, I'm seeing you for the first time. Thank you for following me. I appreciate you. But I'm seeing this, your comment for the first time. So now, I should come to Dr. Johnson. I should come to Ukraine. Ukraine is a war zone now. Ukraine is a war zone. Caleb, I see you. Now let me give shout out to Caleb. Some guys are showing me love. Let me give Caleb is an old school here. Let me give him a shout out. Caleb, you are recognized. I appreciate you. Do you understand me? So if I don't respond to your comments, do not be offended with me. Although I think that I spoke the English fine. So, guys, let's go. If I don't respond to it, don't get offended if I don't respond, because even if I start responding to comments, I will miss track of what I came out to do. If I respond to somebody on this scene, somebody on TikTok, respond to somebody on Facebook, respond to somebody on, on YouTube, how am I going to manage it? And very soon, I want to start broadcasting on Instagram, because we are approaching 7,000 followers on Instagram, and most of my Instagram followers are Europeans, so they need to be part of the community, because most of the guys are Europeans. So I want to be running, because they are missing my live program. I've not anchored any live program on Instagram. I want to start. I'm just waiting to get myself a new phone. So as soon as I get a new phone, I'll start running live program on 3 platforms. Now, guys, let's go. Let me share a true life experience with you guys. Though, nah, I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys this, but let me just, share this. You know, many years ago, growing up in Africa, when my elder brother took me from the village to the city, from the village to the township, where he had his business. I don't want to make this story long, because if I tell you this story in details, we may spend 2 hours here. But I've got to, omit some part of the story. Yes. So, as my elder brother took me to the city, because that was what he promised my father, said he was going to train me in school. So when we relocated to this, Africa does not even actually have a city. Let's call them townships. So when we relocated to the township, I made a lot of friends. Now, among my friends, I had one close friend. This close friend, the mother gave birth to only boys, no girl. Boys, no girl. And they lived in one room. All of them, grown men. They were like 7 in number. 7 men living in one room then. So this, my friend, we were in the same line of business then. So we were very close. On Sundays like this or weekends like this, I'll go to them. When I go to visit him, I would see him and his brothers, eating from a tray of rice, the same plate. If they prepare fufu, all of them will dip their hands in the same plate to eat. I have never seen such love before. You understand me? I've never seen such love before. They were so close. Even I was like, man, I've never done this, because in families you still see some people that disagree with you. Yes, in Africa, not only in Africa, there are family members that you don't agree with, or you have, dispute with often, or you don't greet self. Kadijatu, I see you. So now the love was deep, man, and they stood for each other. They lived together in one room. Majestically, Mane, I see you. They lived together in one room for many years. They were in the same line of business. They even had the same shop. They traded. They did their business in the same shop. But as time went by, they separated a bit, but they lived in the same room until things began to improve for them. So as things began to improve for them, they started living apart, some of them started, as they began to marry, they started living apart. Hold on. This story will get you, will interest you. So, as they began to get girlfriends and started getting married, they started, they rented their own apartments, but that love was still there. Guys, before I left Africa, these were guys, man, you don't touch no one of them. If you touch one person, you've touched all. If you touch one of the brothers and they look alike, they are not twins, but they look alike. If you touch one person among them, you've touched everybody. I envied them until they started marrying wives. So as they began to marry wives, that was when I left Africa. As they started marrying women, I left Africa. But before they started to marry women, I tell stories without mentioning names. Do you understand what I mean? So as to keep the identity of these guys secrets. But we learn from these stories. Now, before I left Africa, they all decided to build house together. The men, because of the love, they decided to build a house together, family house together, so that the love will continue. Are you getting the gist? They want to live together in the same house, in the same building, as a family, because of the love they have for each other. Okay. Before then, I was a very little boy. And I called my friend and told him that wasn't a good idea. I told my friend that wasn't a good idea, that it built as I was like, maybe, how old was I then, Seth? I told him, I said, that wasn't a good idea. He saw me as somebody that wants to sow seed of discord in their family. You get it? They were contributing money, but my friend contributed most part of the money. That is the lion's share of the money. That is the biggest part. He contributed more. Let's say because he was the one doing well. Now, let me tell you the truth. My friend contributed like 70% of the money they used in building that house. But he is not the first son. Get the message. He is not the first son, but he contributed most of the money. Now let's go. They were building that house before I left Africa. The intention of building that house was for all of them to live together in the same house. You get the gist now. Then, Eagles, I see you. Along the line, as a young hustler, I traveled abroad. A regi can never fail. I need to be greater than others. So I need to be greater than my peers. You get the gist. So as opportunity came, I moved. Came abroad. As I came abroad, I started a new life in Europe. Now, I did not know how that my friend and the brothers and other friends I had in Africa, then how they went, how they did their thing. I concentrated in building myself up. You get the gist now. I concentrated in building myself up. Now listen. After many years, as social media platforms, came, I now found that my friend on social media, we reconnected and began to gist about life. So one day while we were gisting, because I did not know that my friend, I thought they are all living in their building. In that building they were building before I left Africa. Do you get the gist now? Guys, are you following? They were building a house, a massive bungalow before I left Africa. So my thought was, these guys were living in that house that they built together. Now listen. So as I reconnected with this my guy on social media, one day we were discussing on telephone. And I told him my experience about family members and friends and things like that, The guy said to me, He said I should do my thing, no. I said, what? He said I should do my thing. I should not involve any family member in what I am doing. I said, what? What? I said, now why do you say this? He said, now he told me his own experience. Are you getting the gist? He said, I should not involve any family member in anything I'm doing. Do not forget, this guy was somebody that had a very close relationship with the brothers. They were like ride or die. Then he told me, I should make sure I keep my family members away from whatever I'm doing. Whether business or projects or anything. Now the guy told me his own story. He said, I remembered they contributed money to build house on one plot of land, to build a bungalow, and he contributed most part of the money. I said, yes, dude. He said, if I see the fight that followed when they began to live together, because by then they have all married different women. When they returned home during Christmas, it was, that is, cat and dog. This person's wife want to, be the boss. The first son wife, he said it was, that is, he couldn't endure it. It was fight, quarrel. Each time they gathered together in the same house. Because they have started getting children. They have married wives. So each time they gathered, everybody protected the interest of, they protected their personal interest. No longer family thing, but personal interest in the same building. My friend had to, listen, my friend had to go buy land and start building his project again, building another house again. He abandoned that one. He abandoned that one and went to build his own personal. You know why I'm telling you this? Because there are some people who don't like hearing the truth. Let me tell you. Well, it seems I'm going too fast. Anything that does not belong to you personally is not your thing. Anything that does not belong to you personally, you don't own it. You see, father's property, mother's property, what is it? Company's property. Anything you co-own, let me put it like this, joint, you don't own it. You don't. Let me go further. And then I will go deeper. Listen, because there are some people, don't make the mistake of saying you want to build house with your brother, you want to build house with your sister, you want to build land with buy land with your sister. If you buy land with your sister or with your brother, it will end in dispute. Or one person will like to shoot the other. If your brother, even if you are twins, ask you to buy land together, you want to buy land and build house with him, even if you are twins, don't try it. Anything you want to build house, build your own house. Buy your own land. Don't join hand and buy land with a brother, a sister, or build house with somebody. If you don't regret it, if you do not regret it, now the story is too many, then I will end broadcasting on social media. I don't want to even go deeper. If you don't regret it, see, okay, let me go deeper. Anytime you are buying a land or you are building a house and a brother or a sister ask you to want to put his or her money there, don't allow them. Make sure you build your house with your money. Even if they say they want to borrow you money, don't allow it. If your money is not complete, buy the one you can afford. Listen, if your money is not complete, say you want to buy land in a choice location, say you want to buy land that is in a very good site, and you don't have enough money, don't go ask your brother to borrow you money, to give you money, or your sister. Go leave that one that is in a good site. Go buy the one that you can afford. And as you are building house, don't go build house. Don't allow your brother or your sister to involve their money in the house you are building. Don't allow your brother, no matter how, even now, if you do not have money to build, what's it called? Duplex, build bungalow, but make sure that bungalow is your money. Listen, let me tell you why. If your brother, invest his money in that building, tomorrow, both of you may drag that building, that property. If your brother invest his money, even 200 euro, 300 euro, you may drag that property with your brother or your sister. And another thing I want to tell you is this. You are buying land, you say, let's buy land and share. You want to buy land and share. Now you need to say it. Not with a family member. You buy land, you are living abroad. By the time you return back home, either they have sold that land or they will go. In fact, in some cases, before you know it, they have built a house on that land. You will be displaced. You will be displaced. Anytime anybody say, let's buy land together, let's do this together, a family member, never you accept it. In fact, let me tell you now the truth, because I want to say this now. Let me say it. My aunt, in fact, sorry, plenty. I know of a land that the dispute, even traveled to generations. Two brothers, they invested in buying a land. They invested to buy a land. They combined money to buy land. After they started fighting over that land, because that land is in a good site. The dispute over that land traveled to, that's, as I'm making this video now, it is after more than that land, the fight over that land lasted for more than 80 years. The same mother, the same father. The person I'm talking about self may be watching this video live. Over 80 years, two brothers, they died and their children continued to fight over the land. You don't understand? They died and their children continued to fight over the land. The same mother, the same father. I have an aunt. The husband was the first son. The husband of my aunt was the first son, but he was broke. He had no money. The first son inherits the father's compound. So the first son, who was supposed to, inherit the father's land, had no money to build on that land. So now he asked the junior brother as a brother to build on the land. The junior brother approached him, like, and he allowed him to build. That was the biggest mistake he made. I witnessed it. I don't want to go deeper because this is social media. As I'm making this video now, that my aunt is no longer alive. The husband is not alive. None of my aunt's children is alive. Nobody is alive in the family. The whole family wiped out. The whole family gone. I learned it when my mother was alive. My mother they were talking about it, that kind of a thing. I learned it earlier. If you are not the first son in your family, don't put your money. Say you want to build family house, or say you want to build your papa's build house. On your papa's land. If you are not the first son, don't say you want to renovate your father. You want to renovate. Don't even renovate it. Let me not even go deeper. Let me not waste your time. If you're not the first son, don't go say you want to renovate or rebuild your father's house. You want to demolish it, and you are building that house for the first son. Now, if I tell you stories, it's because I have an appointment. If I could and tell you stories, you will never try it. Instead of rebuilding, unless you're a billionaire, instead of building on your father's compound, go and buy your own land and build your own house. Or ask your father to give you your own portion of land and build on your own portion of land. If that your father's land is falling, if it is coming down, let it come down. Don't say family, our family. Which family are you talking about? If your parents are dead, that first son will occupy that place, and you've wasted your efforts. If your parents are gone, that your investment in that property will be, that money is gone. That your elder brother, the first son will take over the thing and even chase you away. So if that house is falling down, let it fall. That papa's house, if it is collapsing, let it collapse. Go build your own palace, your own empire. I have time. Let me share a story with you guys. Because let me go in details. I met one dude here back in the days in the 90s. In the 90s, this guy was a hustler. A hustler. He ran the streets, was making money. The guy now called me, he said, Roddy, he said he was ashamed of his father's compound, that they do not have any nice building in their place. So that the community, the villagers, were laughing at them. You understand me? The villagers were laughing at them because they don't have any nice building in their village. So as this guy arrived in Europe, he swore to build a decent house in their compound, and he wasn't the first son. He was not the first son. And this guy did what? This guy began to, hustle hard. He was really hitting the streets hard. The guy he was going prison and coming out. And the guy, the guy built powerful duplex. I told him, I said, dude, are you sure you are doing the right thing? He said, he and his brothers are so close, they are 5 and 6. In fact, it was the elder brother that persuaded him to build that house. I said, dude, This could be a disastrous mistake. This could be a disastrous mistake. He said he and his family members were, so close. He went to prison several times. Now, after some time, this guy returned back home, He went back with, he arranged himself and traveled back home. Now, I call Mary, I give you true life stories. I'm giving you true life experience. I don't come here to make things up. See, I tell stories based on what I've seen and what I've experienced. People, the thing that I'm saying here happened to people that were very close to me. I don't tell hearsay stories. Guess what? When this guy eventually returned back to Africa, he began to face battles. The senior brother started him instantly as he completed the house. The senior brother started exercising authority over the house that he did not contribute money to build. Guess what? In the end, the guy began to make problem that it was his money that he built that house by himself, that it was his money he used to build the house. Everybody knew that he traveled abroad to make money. Guess what? The family villagers, elders, had to judge the case, came in between he and the elder brother, who did not put any money. Somebody that never traveled before. Somebody that never traveled has never seen a port. Began to claim the house that the guy that lived here in Europe built. They called Umona meeting, that is elders, the villagers, kindred meeting. Guess what happened? The kindred men gave that building. They said the first son is the owner of that compound. The guy carried hand for head. The first son did not invest in that building. Like 95% of the money used in building that house came from this guy that came abroad. He was so stupid, so naive. The first son, immediately as he was building that house, the first son had already gotten married and started bearing children. The woman that said, according to tradition, they judged the case based on tradition. The woman that said that building, that land belonged to the first son. Oh yeah, go carry that house now, move. Guess what? This guy came back, carry hand for head. This guy came back, said, Rodi, you told me. I said, I told you. Now he came back, he said he was going to hustle another one for where? He was going to make another money. The moment he came, as he hit the street, the police carried him. 5 years imprisonment. As he came back to make another money, thinking, now listen, there are times and seasons. You cannot be a champion forever. The opportunity you have today, you may not have tomorrow. That time you are getting money might be the only time you get money in life, and use that time to invest in your life. This guy came back thinking he's going to remain his business as usual. As he came back, he said he wanted to hustle again. Guess what? He came, tried, as he ran the streets, 1-2 times. Police caught him, threw him inside prison. 5 years. That was the end. I didn't see the guy again. I did not see the guy again. Tawolo, I see you. I did not see the guy again. Guess what? I told him, I told him not to try it. Now listen, in the end, every man on his own. Even twins, they do fight. At times you see twins fighting over properties and land, because by the time they start getting married and getting children, you never see something. You may marry a woman who is covetous, or a greedy woman. You may marry a man that is greedy. Sometimes you born a child that some children want to exercise authority. You don't understand. Bouncing baby, the best, even not to bulldoze the house, but sometimes you'll be thinking about family. These people are very evil. They are evil. They are really evil. Now, I thought about that too. Even sometimes the best thing is to bulldoze that house. Pull down that house, let him go and suffer it. But you think about the effort, the money invested, and your family will return back to square zero. In some cases, it's better to bulldoze that house. But then, yes, so the best thing is not to make that mistake. Don't do combined business with anybody. Say you want to build house together with a brother, with a sister, buy land with a brother, with a sister. They will mess you up. In some cases, you may be fighting over your life. Even if it is one room of your own that you bought your land and built your one room that belongs to you, chikina is better. If it is one room that you own, it is better than say, there is nothing like Papa house. Let me tell you, by the time your father is dead and your mother is dead, you will remember, that's when you know that you're on your own. You know, okay, let me go deeper. The sad part of it is, some of these people that always drag family properties don't contribute anything financially in that family. Whenever there is family problem, financial problem in the family, they will not contribute. If the mother is sick, they will not even bring money to go for hospital, go pay hospital bill. If the father is sick, at times, during burial, they will not even bring money to bury their mother, their father, their sister. Anytime there is problem, even to renovate the house, they will not bring money. Let me tell you, they leave it for the breadwinner. That's anybody living abroad or anybody doing something, doing well in the family. They will want you to be solving family problem. Any problem, yes, people, they want you to help them. They want you to solve family problem. Now listen attentively. But when it comes to sharing family inheritance, family property, that person who has contributed nothing in that family, that's where you see the person opening eye. The person who contributed nothing did not attend to the father, did not attend to the mother, did not attend to the brothers. That person did not renovate the house. He would not like to be cheated, or she would not like to be cheated. Want to drag property. But when it comes to spending money, helping the family members, or improving the family condition, the financial, yes, some of them, when it comes to family expenses, they will hide. I know people, they have not contributed anything positively, no positive contribution in their families. They have not benefited any member of the family in any way. They will tell you, hey, it's you now, you have it. But when it comes to sharing things, they are ready to unalive you that have been, solving the family problem for years. When it comes to sharing family property, share family land, you will see somebody that has not contributed 5 euros. Start opening eye. He will tell you now, you want to come and cheat me? That's when you show strength. The person that want to own land did not take care of mama, did not take care of papa, did not renovate house, did not even bury them, did not do anything, but does not want to be cheated when it comes to sharing family inheritance. This is why, listen attentively, I encourage you. when it comes to solving family problems, everybody, because the way your mother or your father the way your mother gave birth to you was the way she gave birth to everybody. Everybody must contribute. Because when it comes to sharing property, you want to, in some cases, you want to get the lion's share. When it comes to solving family problem, you withdraw. When it is sharing, so if it comes to solving family problem, when it comes to money aspect, everybody must. Don't say you are the breadwinner, because these people will show you. Don't say you are the breadwinner, because they will show you. You will remember me. You will remember me. This is not being nice. I don't come here to listen attentively. See, Baba, what is your name? If you don't like to watch my video, you remove yourself. You say I'm shouting and I'm aggressive. This is how I run my program. If you don't like it, you move. If you don't like me shouting and being aggressive, you move. You don't need to tell me, self. You don't need to watch. You come here, you don't like my behavior, you don't like the way I speak, you move. People who want to learn, are you after shouting, or are you here to get the message? If you don't want to listen, you move. You don't need to even comment. You remove yourself. I'm not begging you. Did anybody force you to come and wash? Or is anybody pointing gun at you to wash? If you don't like it, you move. Let's go further. Let's go further. See, whenever it comes to, solving family problem, everybody should contribute. Share the money evenly. Everybody should contribute. Don't say, okay, the other people do not have. Because those people you think do not have, when it comes to sharing property, family inheritance, they will not allow you. Give me 1 second. So, now let's go further. See, listen attentively. If there is a problem of 1,000 euros, let me say 1,000 euros in a family, financial problem of 1,000 euros, and you are 5 in number, you are 5 members of the family, and you have problem facing the family, financial problem facing the family, say problem of 1,000 euros. Listen attentively. Now, ask everybody to contribute to 200. Everybody, every member of the family, your mother did not born you alone. Everybody that is a member of the family must contribute to 200. Yes. These people, some of them will say, my brother, I don't have, I'm not doing anything. Leave them. When it comes to, if your father is no more, when it comes to sharing, they are ready to unalive you. They will not remember that you are the person that have been solving the family problem. They will not remember that you are the person that have been solving the family problem. That money you are spending on the family should have been enough for you to use and buy your own land, build your own house, and do your own thing. But because it's a family, you want to cover the shame, cover the family. You don't want your family to suffer shame. You are doing it. Boska, you said because, if the family wants to suffer shame, let them suffer shame. Because when it comes to sharing family property, these people will not allow you. If they want to suffer shame, let them suffer shame. In the end, every man on his own. When you start fighting over property with a family member, you will remember me. They will not remember what you have been doing for years. Go share property now. You will carry your father's financial burden. You carry your mother's financial burden. You will do everything for the family because you consider yourself the breadwinner of the family. But wait till it gets to sharing land or family property. That's when your eyes will clear. I'm from the old school. Guys, before I go further, you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. Go follow Uncle Rodi on YouTube. You will see my YouTube link. You will see it here on my bio, TikTok bio. Go subscribe. You see it there, YouTube, go subscribe. Here we speak reality. I don't make videos to please anybody. I share my true life experience. Do you understand what I mean? Now, let me tell you. At times, no matter what you do for people, they expect you to keep being nice till you die. They expect you to keep solving the family problem till you die. You need to be a slave. That's your role. You came to this life to keep solving family problem. And the moment you stop, you become an enemy. If you like, don't wake up. I'm here to wake you up. Every man should carry his own cross. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Because some of you might misunderstand me by thinking I'm a very cruel man, very wicked. No. This does not mean you should not do good will or don't help people. But there is a limit to what you can do. There are some people, they want you to be useless. They want to use you till the day you die. They want to use you and they don't want you to use them. That's the best way to put it. They want to use you, but they do not want you to use them. You get the message now. As far as it benefits them, it's okay. But when it comes to the thing benefiting you, it will not. Now, normally, when it comes to sharing property, you that spent more is supposed to, you that invested in the family more, you are supposed to get the lion's share of the property because you spent most of the money. Yes, you solved most of the family's financial problem. Unless you're a billionaire and money does not matter to you. In that case, unless you're a billionaire that you want to solve the world problem, okay, it's not. But if you're a normal, an average person struggling in life, or somebody trying to break out of poverty, don't be too nice. You understand what I mean? Don't be too nice. In some cases, let me tell you, in some cases, being too nice will ruin you. Family members will destroy you. Many people, family members destroyed them. Did you know why? Did you know how? They were carrying family members. And in the end, these people did not show appreciation. I'm the person telling you. Many people are down today because of family. Now listen. There are families that are suffering generational problems. There are families around the world, not only that are suffering generational problems. And if you are lucky to break away, you going to say you want to, carry everybody along means you want to go back to suffering. You don't understand. When you break away, when you succeed in a family that you know that has this generational problem or poverty, eh, keep a distance. Now be watching the people from afar. If you want to help, you help from distance. If you want to help, if you know the kind of family you come from, if you want to help, you help from distance. If you say you want to carry everybody along, you go down. Now there is what we call ancestral voice. Ancestral voice. That ancestral voice will be louder. This ancestral voice it does not want any member of the family to succeed, to break away from poverty or generational curse. And if you are lucky, let me say fortunate enough, then I did not even see this puzzle. If you are fortunate enough to break the yoke of poverty, if you're fortunate enough to break the yoke of poverty in a family that you know that your great-grandparents have been poor, everybody in the family is poor, and you say you want to make sure that your family members break through. Now, if you don't take time, you suffer more than ever. They will take you down. Well, guys, I want to prepare and go somewhere. My name is Rodi. I like keeping it real. I'm telling you the truth, too. You see, if you are soft-hearted, listen, if you want to be a nice person, people will use you and mash your head. You cannot be rich by being nice. I found this out. Being nice will ruin you. Yes. If you are nice, everybody that has problem will come to you. Now, this is a nice person to solve that problem. In the end, you become broke. And when you become broke, when you become broke, nobody will look your way. Nobody will remember you again. Your telephone will be dead. You will not get calls. Guys, let me end this program here. I'll be back later in the evening. Let me go do one thing or the other. Thank you for being part of my program. This is how we run it here. My name is Rodi. I like being real. Now, if you like, you learn. If you don't like, you leave it. Until they mash your head. You come here. Ayam. You come here, cry ayam. Somebody's emperor said, help family members in the right way. Power them only. Listen, don't move away. Let me answer this guy. Somebody said, help this person that's emperor. I don't know how old you are, but let me answer you. Now, guys, don't move. Let me answer this guy now. Share this program. It is not everybody you help. Whether the person is your brother, your sister, or your friend, there are people who deserve help. There are people who you don't even have to help. See, to be useful, it is somebody that will decide to be useful for himself. You don't need anybody that wants to be useful. Any man or woman that wants to be useful will be useful. Number one, there are people, listen attentively, There are people who are carrying curses, maybe friends, family members, or whatever. There are people that are carrying curses over their lives. There is nothing you can do to free them. You cannot liberate them with your money. This is why you see in a family, you see somebody is a billionaire, the brother is poor, the sister is poor, whatever. Look around the world. In some families, you see everybody rich. It tells you there are some people, there is nothing you can do to make them rich or help them. There are some family members, people have helped them, giving them money, giving them everything, yet to no avail. See, some people use their hands to do themselves. Some people involved themselves in something that is bigger than them. And you want me to go spiritual this morning, this afternoon? Some people use, because you do not know. Some people use their hands to get themselves in problem that you do not know even the beginning, how their problem, the origin of their problems. Some involve themselves in something that is bigger than them. And you are saying you want to go and help. Now the story too. If I go deeper now, you'll be careful. Let me tell you, some people are suffering the consequences of their past deeds. Did you get me? Some people are suffering the punishment of what they did in the dark. What they did that nobody knew. Nature is the one punishing them. And some people, curses are following them, curse. And if you go to liberate them, that is nature. That thing fighting them will start fight, will face you. Some people that are suffering, they deserve that suffer because of their deeds, their past actions, their evil deeds. Yes, so Kama found their address. And if you know what some people did, if you see what the grievous crimes some people committed because you don't know, and that is what they are going through now, you want to go involve yourself in something because you want to play. No. You never see something, no. This has nothing to do with you being in the right or in the wrong. There are things you involve yourself, you collect. You want to be nice. You want to be nice to somebody, you want to help. I'm not discouraging, but life is spiritual. This is different from you paying tithes, offerings, or helping somebody. It is good to help, but be cautious. Apply caution, apply wisdom. Now, I've seen somebody that went to separate fights and died in the process. I've seen somebody that went to make peace and carried the problem. You may want to go and make peace. That is, you want to go and help somebody. You involve. I've personally seen people that went to separate fights and they died in the process. You want to go separate fights, they became victim. Sheshefula, Sheshefulam, I see you. Sheshefulam, I see you. How are you doing? Are you in Nolo now? Sheshefula, are you in Nolo now? Guys, I like keeping it real. I'm not telling you not to help. Santiji, Conte, I see you big time. We are just being real. Listen, I'm not telling you to be cruel or mean, but you need to be cautious. Shakespeare said, We are masters of our destiny. We are masters of our life, which is true. You understand me? Which is true. You are in control of your life, not another person. This is why I'm careful of what I do and how I send to people. I'm telling you, I don't want to offend people anyhow. And there are certain things I do not want to do. I've said it before, so that I will not suffer the consequences of my actions. And there are things you do, it will affect your children and generation to come. That is why I'm very careful in life. Very, very careful. I don't want to put my children in problems. Yes, your children are not different from you. They are your blood. That is, do you know how blood travels? You don't know. Bash, you are talking hard. This is how Europeans think. It is not mandatory you should help. You can help. If it is your calling, you can help. Some people do it. Some people don't. Do you understand me? I'm not saying you shouldn't help people. Do you understand me? But suffering will teach you lessons in life. Being broke, poverty will teach you, will make you wise. In the first place, I try to manage what I have. I don't want, if everybody, the people you are looking for help from, if they mess their lives up, would you go to them to look for help? The people, listen, the people you are looking for help from, if they messed their lives up, would you, the way you did, would you go to them to look for help? Because that person you are going to help was dedicated, was careful, he planned the life very well, worked hard, disciplined himself to be who he is today. So if the guy is useless, would you go to him for help? Now, self, I will give you guys gist when I come back. Do you understand what I mean? Who is this person saying, hear me out? What are you talking here? I say, hear you out. What I should hear? What are you talking about? I will block you. What is your name? I will block you here. Don't come here to constitute nuisance. You come here to say, let me block this comment self. Let me block this person. You come here to mess yourself up. Do you understand me? The people you want help from, sacrificed a lot to be who they are. If they did not sacrifice so much, you wouldn't be going to them to look for help. They denied themselves a lot of things. Do you understand what I mean? You can as well do it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't say, nah, this man is wicked, but I'm speaking reality. At times, limited, at times you need to leave people to go and fight their battles and succeed, because by helping them, you are not helping out at all. You are not helping. Because the more you help, the more they depend on you. It's better you abandon them, they go fight for their lives. This is what happened to me. When I discovered when I went, nobody helped me, I helped myself. You know what? Nobody helped me, I decided to help me. Our hunger will finish you. Guys, one second, somebody is ringing. Is it open? So, guys, when nobody was there to help me, I decided to help myself. Do you understand me? Or else you'll be homeless, you'll be hungry, and you will not have money for daily upkeep. You understand what I mean? So guys, I want to bring this video to an end. I'll be back later in the evening with another banger. Yes, we touch all areas of life. We touch every area. I balance it. We look at both sides of the coin. But this video is here, this program is for you to be wise. There are people, if you are helping, they want you to continue helping till the day you go to grave. They want you to keep helping till the day you enter grave. Now somebody rang my bell down. I opened the door, but I've not seen anybody. Yes. Somebody rang my bell. Who is that person? Okay, pass. I'm live. I'm doing live. So guys, I want to bring this video to this program to an end. I will be back later. Welcome. It's ready.
Seriously.
Okay.
It's kind of amazing. Those people does not have that thing. They have only one nose and the mandel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leave it. It's okay. Fula.
Even because of that, I get down to go see how I get us.
No wahala. So guys, let me prepare and go do something. See you guys later when I come back. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Here we speak reality. Bash, how do you mean bash? I don't have, I'll come back later, okay? I'll come back. Let me go. I want to have appointments, so that's why I want to end the program. I have appointments, so when I come back, we continue. I hope to be in the mood to to anchor programs. You understand what I mean? So that's it. So, okay, see you guys. Zaki boy, yes, last night I slept well. Coca Alexander, okay. Coca Alexander, okay. So, madam, somebody is greeting you.
Greeting back.
She greeted back. Okay. Shefuna. Yeah, so I will send your greetings to her. Okay. Zaki boy, I'll be back later. I'll have appointments. Let me dress and go to my appointment and then come back, we continue. She said so. I'm not in US. I'm not in US now. She said so. I don't live in US now. I'm not in US. No. I've not been to US for over 20, how many years? Maybe 22, 23 years I've not been there. 22, 23 years I've not been there. See you guys. Now let me go eat nuts. You see, I sent my wife to buy me cashews. She said she went there and the people do not have it. The people don't have cashew. I like eating cashews. She said the people they don't have cashew. So let me manage my granules. What can I do? Granite is like something I like eating every day. Not so. Now, if I tell you the quantity of granules I ate this morning, do you want to see? You will not believe it. I'm addicted to these nuts. You know what I mean? Do you want to see? You will not believe it.